So here I am with a new backpack. This is the Eastpak with the National Geographic collaboration. I bought this backpack to go traveling with. Hopefully gonna use it as a carry-on. As long as it's not too big. I don't think it's too big, honestly. I think it might be a little small for carry-on size. But yeah, I was surprised to find nothing online for this backpack. Actually, I went through YouTube, Reddit, and I couldn't find really anything. This one is specifically the Safepack. So yeah, I got this bag about, I think it was like $77 after coupon codes, discounts, and whatever else. And yeah, I was thinking it might be a great bag to go traveling with. So let's dig into it. Let's just have a quick look at the tags. Eastpak, they do say it has a 30-year warranty. Hopefully I never have to try that. There it is, 30-year global warranty. So they specify that it's not just in the States, like I've had with some companies like Vode. And they encourage recycling, which we always like. So it's not a big backpack by any standard, and in fact, I'm going to grab my regular backpack. Okay, so here is my Marmot curbside. I've had this bag for a while. It's just your normal traditional backpack you would use for school or anything like that. That's kind of what it's designed for, and now I used it in university, and now I use it for everyday things, whatever I choose. And yeah, so you could tell right off the bat, they're pretty much the same size. The Eastpak is advertised as 25 liters. I think the Marmot is somewhere in that range too, so it's a pretty close comparison. One thing I noticed right off the bat is the width on the Marmot is a lot wider than that of the Eastpak. Of course, it's more worn in, so it's easier to show you that. But yeah, once you zip these two up, the Marmot has noticeably more space. You could tell basically by looking at the bottom of this one. Anyhow, so the reason why I went with the Eastpak instead of just taking this traditional school bag style on a trip as a carry-on is, for one, ease of access. So the Eastpak, they advertise online that the whole back panel opens up, and it's much easier to access anything inside. You just fully pack it up, and it's all organized there for you. So there's some pouches up here, and then another zipper, a couple little compartments, as well as your laptop pouch. And it's all secured by a zip at the back. That's a little harder to access if you're a pickpocket of sorts or anything like that. And with that in mind, Eastpak put this handy zipper pouch here where you can store your money, your phone, or whatever else it may be. And it's actually really nicely lined. It's like a velvety material in there, which is really nice actually. It's pretty soft. They should have did that in the laptop pouch, but they didn't. And then they still give you this little front compartment here. Oops. Which doesn't access the inside. It's its own separate panel. So your things are more or less secured from thieves. The coolest part I noticed, actually, when I went to undo these buckles, they have a lock on them. So if it's pushed in, you can't open up the buckle. You have to push it out, and then it comes undone. And I think, yeah, it's the two on the sides that have that. And they are a pretty nice nylon material compared to like your rough, cheap, I hope this transfers over on camera, but you can see how rough this one is, and nice and smooth nylon. So yeah, the back panel opening is the big selling point for me, because if you try to access your goods in here, maybe I'm being picky, you know, the stuff at the bottom you can't really get to. And also, if you do want to utilize these front storage pockets, I mean, when you're traveling, you want to use as much space as possible, especially when you're traveling so light. You know, it's so easy for pickpockets or anybody behind you to just reach in there and grab what they want. So yeah, one huge flaw on the Eastpak I noticed right away is how minuscule these water bottle pockets are. And this elastic is like not very stretchy. It's pretty firm. It's almost like a rope in there. So let me grab a water bottle and I'll see if I can actually fit it. I got your stereotypical 500 milliliter water bottle. This is the Kirkland brand. They're all the same, it doesn't matter. And it fits. But you could see just how tight it is. It's got that water bottle secured in there too, not just your belongings. And then I went and got a SodaStream bottle because I figured some people may have this at home and it might be a good reference. And I wanted to see if it could actually fit. So, of course, this is like the maximum size water bottle you'd ever fit, unless you're carrying like a 2-liter jug with you. All right, so I did get it in, and it's like maxing out its stretchability, and it doesn't look very nice. But anyways, you can get it in if you really wanted to, is what I'm trying to say. Other notable features, nothing much really. It's a pretty simple bag. It's honestly a little more simple than I thought it would be. And I'm not quite sure they could get away with charging like $150 for this thing, because it honestly just feels like a normal backpack. I mean, they do have some nice, I don't want to call it ripstop, but it's something. So this is my 15-inch Acer Swift. It's a little small for a 15-inch laptop. So the straps, I mean, they don't look super comfortable. If we compare to something like my Marmot, they have this neoprene inside, and it's actually like padded neoprene. And this backpack was super cheap. I think I got it on sale at Sport Check for like 30 bucks or something back in the day. Whereas this one is, it's just like this cheap, I don't even know what to call that, and with some padding. The sternum strap is adjustable on this, on the Eastpak, but it's also adjustable on my Marmot. It's a lot harder to do, but you can do it. Padding, same thing on the back. It's sort of that neoprene padded material. The Eastpak is just this cheap couple pads of foam. So yeah, like I said, I don't think they can get away with the regular price on this thing. Like, I looked at it on some websites and it was like 120 euros. And I'm just not seeing it. That's probably why I can't find any reviews on it, because nobody bought it. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I guess that's it for this video. I do have another backpack review I'm gonna do pretty soon. But anyways, see you later. Have a good one. Alright, I am back with an update on the Eastpak. Up above you'll see I have this Mountain Hardwear bag. There is a separate video on that. Don't know when it'll come out. I was packing these up to see how much they would fit and, you know, see if I liked the way they felt when it was on. And that's kind of why I'm filming this right now, because I'm going to be shipping this back to where it came from. It's got a dog hair on it. Yeah, so loaded up and on the back, this thing is super uncomfortable. Like, I cannot wear this. Like, these straps are just super cheap. The way it's designed up here is very narrow, and it does not distribute weight well at all. So anything more than like a couple minutes fully loaded, I cannot bear this thing. So I am going to ship it back. I mean, it's a shame, because I did really like the features in the bag. And all its security, it was a good price, but that's the way things go. I'd rather have a comfortable backpack that I can carry with maybe some things I don't like, some other things I don't like, but comfort number one for me, so this is going back.